Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here, back to try and forget the things that I've seen as the Cleaver family continues to hack their way through the apocalypse in Sheltered. After last episode, though, I'm not sure I'm ever going to be able to forget what Wally did to that poor woman. That's going to be seared into my brain like that UFC fight where Anderson Silva turned his own leg into a gummy worm by kicking Chris Weidman in the shin. It was brutal, just brutal. Both the Chris Weidman and Wally and his axe thing. I mean, they were both brutal, but I think Wally's was worse because the Anderson Silva thing was horrible. But Wally, when he went to work on his victim last episode, he wasn't just killing a woman. No. What Wally's been doing lately goes far, far beyond simple homicide. He's taking the game to the next level. He isn't just trying to carve apart a human body anymore. He's trying to carve apart reality itself. He doesn't want to just hack his victims into pieces. He wants to hew them from existence. He wants to carve the universe into a shape where his victim never existed at all. Complete obliteration. That's what Wally is going for. And he's an artist with a hatchet. I'm not sure if maybe he's not coming close to achieving his goal. It's getting to the point where I think even the Beeve, Wally's former partner in crime, who used to be all about the murder, is getting a little afraid of his big brother. Wally, he's closing in from, he's approaching Mr. Kurtz from Heart of Darkness territory here. We're talking the horror. And it really feels like it's only a matter of time before Wally's lying on his bedroll under the stars at night, cradling his axe to his cheek and chanting, the horror. Only when Wally does it, he won't be feeling guilty and trying to regret the horrible things he does. Wally, he's going to be excited and probably have a massive erection while he does it too. I don't feel good about the way that I don't know what to think about you, Wally. I really don't. You have me worried. And the fact that you get sexual gratification from your evil, that's a slippery slope, Ollie. That's a slippery slope, and I think you may be too far down it to be redeemable. I really do. Fortunately, no matter how bad things get with Wally, old Ricky the Reindeer at least is going to be spared that sight, because we sent Francis the Mountie out to put Ricky out of his misery last episode, and he did that, putting him out of his misery and right into the old refrigerator. What's up, June? You found a house out in the wasteland. Should you check it out? Yeah, if only that it's a potential place to relocate to when Wally's killing just goes beyond the pale. It's raining again. How much water storage can we... We're almost capped on water storage. Do we have people we could send out on another expedition? I want to send them out. If we can and we're at full water, we've got to start an expedition. Found something at a florist. Are you interested? Yeah, you should... Do we really want to take more knives at this point? Is more knives what we need to encourage? Do we really need to encourage people? We don't want to give... I don't know if putting more bladed instruments in Wally's hands is really a good idea. It really doesn't feel like a good idea at all, but I'm still going to do it. All right, do we have anybody who's capable of going on a mission? That's the question. Most of our team here is... I mean, Francis the Mountie won't go. He's not loyal enough yet. We can't send Francis out. We could send out Laura. She's not in terrible shape. She would need to maybe take it. You know what? Take a nap, Laura. We're going to be at full water very shortly. Joyce to base. Found someone in this medium house. They're signaling you. You should probably get involved. What if they need help? It's like to the point where some of our other teams may have to just start doing good deeds to make up for Wally and the Beeve. June confirms. Had much to do with it. Somewhere to lay low for a while. No questions. Do you have a spare room? No, we don't. We're a pretty close group. We don't let new people in lightly. I have to check with the group, and we don't feel that we have the room right now. Who did you check with, Joyce? Are you saying it's just you and Joyce? Also, Brian, you suck. This is just June Cleaver being polite right here. She's trying to put a good face on it. She's doing that 50s matron thing where she's like, oh, well, everybody's a bright, shiny, individual, beautiful, unique snowflake, but I'm afraid we've got an abundance of snow on the ground right now, and even one more flake might be the thing that causes our drift to crumble. What she's really saying is, you're a piece of human garbage, Brian, and there's no way I'm going to let you near my family. Get the fuck off of my lawn. You get on well with people, you don't cause a fuss, you promise. Just get in the sun and let the buzzards get me. Honestly, Brian, as bad as your stats are, I'm not sure the buzzards will bother. They might see you riding on the ground and be like, you know, I can do better. Joyce to base. Yeah, check out the medium house. What did you find that was interesting? I mean, you found Brian, but he wasn't really that interesting. Food, fuel, motors we already have a stack of. We definitely need that transistor. Tape, I think we're carrying. We're definitely carrying cement. We also have rope. We're not, by chance, carrying a bag of limestone, are we? We are. As much cement as we're carrying, I think we could probably get rid of the bag of limestone. We don't really need that. We definitely don't need the sand. We're not carrying sand either, are we? No. We do want the can of paint. Let's just take the food. Well, we're carrying it already. May as well pick it up. Yeah, we're good. Most of that stuff's probably going to ultimately wind up thrown on the ground. Water storage is at max capacity. We could build another water butt. We either need to dispatch a team or we need to build another water butt because I don't want to let this water go to waste. Check out the small house. Grab the can of food. We're already grab a stack of books. I don't really give a shit about the sand. We can probably get sand pretty much anywhere. All right, Francis, the good guy. Come over here and craft me an item. I would love to start building these tier 4 water butts, but we can't get our upgrade in. We're stuck with the large butt. We have more than enough of everything we need to build another one. Rubber is a bit of a limiting factor, though, because we do need that for our workbench. But I just can't, in good conscience, waste water. What would the people of California say if they saw me wasting water like this? Francis, the good guy, build us some more water there. Large house, it looks like it might have some good loot. Yeah, of course, take a look, Joyce. There might be a person inside that you could, I don't know, murder or otherwise torture and destroy. Worley Reward. I really hate giving Wally the opportunity to interact with any kind of stranger. This is gonna go by. Oh God, Marie. I'm sorry. When you see an axe-wielding Wally Cleaver walk up to you and the first thing he asks is, "Hey, is that your blood?" Wally is... He's coming undone, man. He's coming unraveled. This is it. This isn't the birth of a serial killer. This is a serial killer. This is documenting a serial killer's dissolution into just absolute decadence and depravity. Yeah, you're gonna bully her. Marie, if you know what's good for him, just please do whatever Wally says. Just do what he wants. You should have done what Wally asked. You really should have done what Wally asked. All right. Oh my God. It's to the point where Wally can almost just hack a woman into pieces in a single... I'm so sorry, Marie. I'm so sorry. Oh, thank God, Beaver. See, I'm telling you, the Beav is to the point now where he's showing mercy to his foes. He's like, Wally, no, I can't let you do this, Wally. I can't let you do this, man. Can't you see you're destroying yourself? And then he just walks over and knocks her out. And meanwhile, Wally just sits there pacing back and forth, seething in fury because the Beav has denied him a victim. This is not going to end well for these guys. It's not going to end well at all. Do we have anything we would prefer to have less than that motor? We got a sack of cement, one light bulb. We don't really have a bunch of light bulbs. Oh, we have the small inventory. Yeah, it's fine then. The motor we've got on the other team is bringing back a couple extra motors. We should be good. Wally got a bunch of strength for whacking that woman in the head with the baseball bat. Also, you know, the thing that's most disturbing is look how little trauma that Wally and the Beav are getting from their... I mean, Beaver got no trauma. He just fractured that woman's skull, and he was like, I didn't get any trauma for that because I saved that woman's life. Sure, she might die from a fractured skull, but she's very definitely going to die if I turn Wally loose on her. He knows. He knows what's up. Laura, once you eat, are you going to be ready to go? Or Donna, rather? As soon as you eat, you should be ready to go on an expedition, should you not? Let's answer the radio. A large house has some stuff. Yes. All right. Good. First off, let's loot the house. We don't have room for that. What are we going to get rid of? Well, we're going to keep this ball of twine, and we need this wire also, desperately. Let's get rid of these broken radios. This is a lot of food to just leave. I want the wire. What else could we get rid of? I will get rid of these sacks of limestone in favor of the food. Do we have a battery? We definitely have motors. Are we carrying a battery? We are not. We don't really need batteries, though. Books, I think we're also carrying. Let's pick up... Do I need a full stack of books? I can't even build a bookshelf, and I already have so many books lying around. Maybe we keep these books and just trade them away. Let's keep these for trade fodder and hope that in this long journey that we've got Donna and June on, at some point, they come across an opportunity for trade. And now that you guys are done, we're going to set up an expedition. So it's going to be back to Ward and Laura are going out, or Ward and Donna, rather. They're going again. They're a little injured. They did beat a bear to death with their bare hands. Or rather with rocks. It wasn't quite bare hands, but it was pretty close. So they're a little banged up, but I think we've got so much water. I think we send them out to the furthest reaches. We're sending them to the outskirts. Which team is this? Is this, that's June. Okay. That's Joyce and June. This is Wally and Beeve? Are we really going to have 6 people out away from the shelter? I don't know if that's a good idea. Let's send them to Furbank. Do we really want to go to Furbank, though? We're going to have very little inventory capacity. That's the issue. If we're going to Furbank, we should capitalize on full Furbank action. We want to get as much of it in as we can, because we haven't been here before. 71 water. All right. Let's take a look at our overall stockpiles and inventory here. We probably don't need any more rope. We should also make some cement out of that if we can. We have 60 food, just an absolute monumental truckload of water. This tripwire we're going to use to arm our shotgun trap when it needs armed. Don't we have a car battery? Did I see a car battery in here? No. Thought I did. Okay, weapons. Ward's pretty strong. We could probably let Ward get away with a hatchet. Pipe. Maybe a board. He can definitely wield a rock. We know this. But crowbar, probably a little out of his league. Definitely not capable of wielding a piece of rebar. I don't want him to take a board. I need that wood for more useful things. Let's give Ward a hatchet. All right, Ward. Everybody's gone. Everybody's going hatchet meta these days. It's all about the hatchet meta. Are we going to go? You know what? Let's pass on the gas mask. Ward and Donna both got radiation poisoning on their last trip out, but I doctored them up with medicine, which in my mind means they're now immune to radiation poisoning. They're going to be fine. We'll give them nothing. Also, we've got plenty of antibiotics and anti-radiation tablets. If we got to doctor them up again, we can. It's not a problem. Motors, ropes. Is there anything else we want to give you? I would love to give you guys something that would increase your inventory capacity, but all that stuff is already being used. So I guess we're just going to send Ward out into the waste armed with only an axe and a dream. We'd like to call that the Wally Cleaver method. Yeah. Got plenty of shotgun bolts to arm our shotgun trap. I guess we're just going to... Donna's getting exactly the same treatment then. We're just going to give her a weapon. She did fine with a rock last time, and I think it's about all Donna's going to be capable of equipping. If we had those knives back at the shelter already, I would give both Ward and Donna a knife. But, yeah, it's just an axe, a rock, and a dream. We should really build another trap. But the traps take wood, and we don't have an abundance of wood. Francis, you should be punching his punching bag. And that means it's just you and Laura in the shelter. Laura's feeling okay. She's actually in pretty good shape. As soon as Laura finishes sleeping, I think we're going to have her wander around and start effecting some repairs. That's right, good guy, Francis. You really do need to be working out. You got to kind of buff up. If only to eventually fend off Wally. Because let's face it, Francis, you're a good guy. You're a member of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. You're a straight up you're a Dudley Do-Right. I hate to make a Bullwinkle reference, but you really are a Dudley Do-Right. And it's gonna come down ultimately to a situation where either it's you or Wally. And right now, I think that's definitely a fight you can't win. Click to select target. Oh, we can... Hey! We can make either Joyce or June talk. Interesting. All right, let's have Joyce do the talking here. Joyce, why don't you bully her? Oh, Anne's gonna fight. Also, Anne is very clearly a zombie. Look at the color of her skin. She is ashen and gray. This is a desiccating corpse. Rigor mortis has set in. Her blood has pooled. Obviously, she died face down because it pooled on the front of her body. We got some serious lividity working here. This woman is dead. Joyce, put this zombie back in the ground where it belongs. Oh, good stabbing. All right, that's some solid stabbing. Let's see if June Cleaver can finish it off. June? Oh, June knows how to carve a roast, and she's carving this woman like a pig. All those hours chopping potatoes behind the stove, they're paying dividends. They're paying dividends. Sorry, Anne. How come Anne has a carrying capacity of 99, but both June and Joyce have a meager 28? Is Anne the strongest woman alive? Holy crap, June Cleaver's getting a little bit traumatized. All right, well, we need to see about addressing that then. June is... Okay. Carving people like a roast is not necessarily good for June. I mean, once she's done it enough, it gets to be problematic. Laura, don't eat that food. Why does nobody ever eat the meat that we have in the refrigerator? Why do they eat the canned food that's good indefinitely? Stop eating the canned food and eat the damn meat. We killed that reindeer for a reason. Ricky sacrificed his life so that you might live. You should take advantage of Ricky's gift. Taking this... we don't have room for a can of paint? Really? I do want those knives. I can't, in good conscience, pass up on a gas mask. I just can't. We don't really need this water right now. I want the gas mask. I'm comfortable with this. We already have enough screwdrivers and pliers to build our own Lowe's. We could start... Francis increased his strength. You know what, Francis? Go do it again. Oh, sorry, I just told Laura to do it. That's actually also acceptable. What in the old shelter here needs some tinkering? Water filter's pretty banged up. Oxygen filter also pretty banged up. All right, good guy Francis, why don't you grab a suit? I know you wanted to go take a dump, but there are more priorities over you and your bowel habits. You can poop later. You don't have to poop that bad. Also, you're gonna be in the suit. Maybe encouraging you to poop in the suit is not a great idea. Other people are gonna have to wear that suit. If you poop in it, that's just discourteous to the next guy. And we all know Francis is good. This is good guy Francis. Or good girl Francis. Honestly, I'm a little confused as to Francis's gender. Not that it matters, his gender fluidity. Maybe Francis is, maybe he doesn't identify. Maybe he identifies as gender neuter. That's totally his prerogative. Jason, what are you doing just wandering past my shelter? I'm getting kind of a Jason Voorhees vibe from you, and it's disturbing me more than a little. Not gonna stop, not gonna say hi, not gonna talk on the intercom, none of that shit, huh? Francis, after you're done fixing that, can you check the vehicle? Because I thought we had... Oh, we did have a car battery. Okay. So we need a spark plug, a distributor, a starter, an alternator, and a fan belt. We're getting close to having the camper patched up. Laura, aren't you supposed to be fixing stuff? Get to work. Start fixing. Fix the toilet, and fix the stove. When the stove is fixed, fix the bed. When the bed is fixed, fix the other bed. Do you see a pattern developing here, Laura? By the way, I hope that you do. Francis, we're gonna let Francis poop. You patched up both of the things, right? Yeah, they're all good. All right. Fix the generator. When that's done, Laura, go fix the refrigerator. After you fix the refrigerator, go fix the generator. Francis is... Is he really gonna poop in a suit? He's pooping in a suit. Francis, you jerk! Unbelievable. Here I thought Francis was a good guy all along, and now he's in there just pooping in a suit. All right, Francis, you know what? That's it. All surface operations are now 100% your responsibility. You pooped in a suit, sir. You bought the suit. This is, Did you go finish goddamn business? Cancel the repairs, please. We got Laura up here doing nothing, and Francis refuses to poop as long as there's... He's such a good guy. He's like, no, I can hold it. It's fine. There are repairs to be done. I must not poop while repairs are needed. Also, Laura, if you could clean up what's left of Beeves. No. Cancel. Do not deconstruct that. What I wanted you to do was clean the shelter. Wally found 10 water at the reservoir. Okay. He drove his Chevy to the levee, and in this case, the levee was not dry. Unfortunately, we don't have any room for that water, and honestly, we don't really need it. So... sorry, Don McClane. I know you were really looking forward to some bye-bye Miss American Pie kind of action, but that's just not going to happen. So how do we expand our shelter down? I know we could do that. I'm curious how it is that we do that. Donna, we found someone else here, but they haven't seen us yet. Do you want to try and talk to him? You're not going to try and talk to him, Donna. You're going to go up there and try and mug and or stab and or murder them. Carl, what's up, Carl? We found him. This is Carl Grimes. He's all grown up. Somewhere Rick is wandering around the apocalypse going, Carl! 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 And his cries are going unheeded because Carl is here. Also, Carl, I got a feeling like this is going to end really bad for you. Out here all alone, bad things could happen so easy, Carl. So easy. You know, like a madman could chop you apart with a hatchet, for instance. Let's have Donna. All right, Donna, work the rock. Oh, God. Oh, countered. Donna blocked, though. All right, Ward, hatchet then. Oh, Ward's working him over real good. Oh, Carl's running away. Will he live to fight another day? Oh, Rick Grimes' son. He's learned that discretion is the better part of valor. He knows when he can't win a fight. He has run like hell. You win this round, Channing Riggs. Wait, Chandler Riggs? Chandler Riggs. You win this round, Chandler Riggs. Good luck with your future in candlery. I hope your chandlery goes very well. Wally to Laura. We've crossed paths with someone out here. They want to talk. Should we deal with this ourselves? Just bathe yourself in blood already, Wally. This is yet another chance for you to perfect your craft, Wally. You know you're going to take it. Well, what is this sorry piece of garbage I see before you? Oh, Jason. Oh, my son. You don't even know what you've just gotten yourself into. You really, really don't. You have no idea. No idea what you've gotten yourself into. All right, well, you're going to be dead then. Who you call it a piece of garbage? By the time I'm done with you, Doctor's going to think you got an ass for a mouth because that's where they'll find bits of your teeth, sweetheart. Oh, this man. I feel a little sorry for him. First off, Dabib is going to go in with what I'm calling the tenderizer now. That's just to soften up the meat. And then Wally's coming in. Good God, Jason, you never even knew what hit you. Oh, what a world, what a world. I say that because this guy has fantastic ruby slippers, which I would like to steal if possible. We'll take this length of pipe. I kind of want the rubber. I'm going to get rid of this books. Are you going to get rid of a book for rubber? Yes. Yes, I am. Wally's killing fury has only increased. Look, the amount of trauma Wally is getting these days from casual homicide really does, I think, probably indicate the fact that he is losing touch with reality and the human condition. He just doesn't care about anything anymore. He's becoming a full-blown monster. He really is. Francis, why don't you go take a little siesta? Anything else need fixed, or did you guys fully repair the bunker? The good okay, the shower does need a little bit fixed. The good shower. We only have one shower. It's not like there's a bad shower and a good shower. They're both good showers. That's fine, though, because June and Joyce have been out in the wilderness for a while. They're going to need that shower. They're going to want to get spruced up a little bit. And for once, think about this, the beauty of it. June Cleaver gets to come home to an already fresh abode because Laura has done all of the patching. Does the generator need fuel? It does. Go put some fuel in a generator. Sure, Beaver, check out the shelter in the wasteland. There could be a hobo living inside that you and Wally could ritually torture to death. That'll be a hoot, won't it? Found a large house out in the wasteland. Laura's got the fuel in a generator. Soup's on the table. House is clean. June Cleaver and Joyce both leveling up their perception with their searching. So there's going to be a lot of stuff we don't have room for here. We're going to have to kind of weed through some of this and figure out what we want to keep and what we want to get rid of. Nails are extraordinarily useful. We have so much fuel. Backpacks are good. Let's get... Okay, we're going to get rid of the sand and limestone. From now on, I think we just straight up bring back jugs of cement. We definitely want both of those gas masks. We actually have cement. We need to get rid of some of this cement. Somebody's going to be doing some excavating then in the very near future. Let's grab this food. Pantry is full and can't store more rations. All right, then I guess we won't grab the food. We have 2 full stacks of bears. That's probably enough teddy bear action for even more than one man. We have so many rifles. We might need to trade some of those away. Cans of paint. We don't have a single can of paint. I would like to get some paint into our inventory. The question is, what are we going to get rid of in order to make paint? Or in order to accept the paint? Do I really have 3? Oh, empty petrol cans we keep accumulating because we're using fuel. I will discard those at the drop of a hat. For 2 empty paint cans, we can use those paint cans to make defenses or just paint a room. And while we're on the subject of rooms, where's, hey Laura, you want to come down here for a second? I want to see if we can build a new room. We can. All right, well, we're going to have to put it down there. June Cleaver's increased her perception. Our water storage is once again at maximum capacity because apparently Laura and June brought some back with them. Place object. Left mouse. Excuse me. What was this? Laura. Craft item. Craft a shelter room. There. Place object. Left. Oh, I have to put a ladder somewhere. I can't. Okay. So I can't put the room there because we can't build it. All right, interesting. So let's do... We need a place where we can actually stick the ladder. What if we stick... Can we do this? No. We can't actually get the ladder anywhere. Yeah, I know there's incoming radio transmissions, and I know the cat is starving. We want to expand the shelter. We're definitely taking the gas mask. There's a lot of really good stuff here that we want. We'll take the sack of cement. We've got to get this transistor because we desperately need those. I do want the carrier bag. That's 2 extra slots for one of our scavenging parties. What do we want to get rid of then? Not the knives. Stress pills I would love if we could just sort of take on the fly. The plastic is always useful. The rubber we're definitely just going to pick up. I need 2. I need two inventory rooms here, and I don't have room for 2. There's no room at the inn. I need an extra slot. What am I going to get rid of? Not wood. Metal, nylon. I think the relaxants. We've got the cat. This is why I keep feeding the stupid cat, is because it does provide us with pretty solid stress relief. I want those knives. Gotta have them. Well, let's throw... All right, I'm getting rid of a pair of pliers in favor of some plastic. And we're going to have to figure out the mystery. I'm just looking at the timer here. The episode's getting a little long. We'll have to figure out the mystery of the new room sometime in the future. Laura, please, for the love of God, feed the stupid cat. And that's where I'm going to wrap things up. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support does really mean a lot. And if you'd like to see Wally continue his unending, brutal rampage across the wilderness, if he learns to carve people from reality, I don't even know what we're going to do. It may be the end of all things. Maybe Wally is Thanatos in disguise. He has come to see the end of the universe. No, wait a minute, June Cleaver, you do, no, okay. I thought you were going to eat for a minute, and I was going to have to stop you from eating, because nobody eats while they're filthy. We learned this lesson the hard way. Can't let her, yes, check out the house in the wasteland. And before June gets herself into some kind of food poisoning issue, I'm going to wrap things up. Thanks very much for watching. Well, what did I try? You know what? I'm all discombobulated now. I'm just going to go. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.